All right, we're gonna start in
5.
4.
Chelsea, it's your turn.
Yeah.
3,
2,
3.
1.
Cue intro music.
Welcome to Fitnoobs, a podcast by 3 sisters who talk about health and fitness. But before we start, we need to let you know that we're all amateurs and none of us really know what we're doing. We're only speaking from personal experience and probably some stuff we read on the internet.
I have no idea what I'm doing with my life.
Welcome to episode 1 of Fitnoobs. What is a Fitnoob?
A noob that's fit?
I mean, maybe.
What is a noob?
Noob, that's actually something that bothers me, that people use that term how it's not meant to be used. It's supposed to mean a newbie. It's supposed to mean someone who's new to something, which in this case is appropriate. So,
Yeah.
Fitnoobs is our new podcast. I'm not sure how we came up with it. To be honest, I came up with the name Fitnoobs while I was washing dishes. Didn't have any reason to come up with the name. Wasn't planning on doing a podcast or anything, but I came up with it, checked it, saw that nobody else was really using it for anything, and then now here we are.
Hi.
Awesome story, bro. Should tell it again.
Would you really like me to tell it again?
No.
Anyways, so we are 3 sisters. You may or may not know me as Kaya Kaleido on Twitch, but for these purposes, I'll keep going by Carly, and I'm the youngest sister. We can go in age order. Kaylee, you're next.
Okay, so I would be next then. Okay. All right.
I thought this might be the part, Carly, where Carly, you go, and this is my sister, Caitlin. Caitlin, tell us about yourself. Because, Carly, you're the host, and we're trying to follow your lead here. Okay.
I'm working on it, okay? I've never been the host before. I've always had Benoit to do that.
Dang. Okay, well, I am Caitlin, and I am the middle sister, 31 years old, and right now I've been running and doing yoga and just trying to eat better.
Nice.
Hi, Chelsea, this is your part.
Okay. Thanks for the introduction, Carly. Anyway, I'm Chelsea. I'm the oldest sister. I'm 33. I have been running forever. I was on track in high school and stuff like that. And I haven't done it competitive really until now. Now I'm on a Brewer's Cup, which I'll talk about at some point, I'm sure.
Yep.
But it's kind of all I do. I should do more stuff.
Just
and
run.
Eat better. Yep. That's my thing. I run and I drink beer.
Why eat better?
You should cut down on the beer.
When you can drink beer and eat chicken wings all the time.
Mm-hmm. I
How
don't
dare
eat
you?
chicken wings all the time, but I do drink beer all the time. I work in a brewery. I manage a brewery, by the way. So it's justified research and, marketing. And
For science.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, for science.
For science. Okay, you guys were better at intros than I was. I didn't say my age, which is 26. I feel old, but I'm not as old as you guys. And
Shut up.
I mean, growing up, I was into hiking and things of that nature, some biking and whatnot. But I didn't really start getting into anything fitness related until recently because of Cliff, who is my boyfriend, who sometimes does bodybuilding as a hobby and whatnot. So he got me into it, and now I'm trying to get into nutrition, and sometimes I actually go to the gym and lift things. Sometimes.
Dang.
But
We're going to pump you up.
I might join Planet Fitness because they're only 20. I think it's something super cheap, like $10 or $20 a month or something like that.
Don't tell Cliff.
Okay.
He hates Planet Fitness. Apparently they throw a pizza party for everyone every week.
Well, yeah, you eat pizza and then they're like, okay, so you need to sign up now and go lift some weights.
I know. Well, apparently that's how it works.
Genius.
They throw a pizza party all the time.
Well, I don't have that much money, so I have to figure out cheap ways to do things. And,
yeah.
But I do have more money now than I used to have. I used to be super poor and, not have a lot of time. So I couldn't even really afford to eat healthy, let alone eat at all.
Right.
So now that I have money and I'm actually able to eat and I have time to do things, I'm just trying to be healthier about it and get more fit and whatnot. And
is that how you got started? Because I wanted to ask you what piqued your interest in it anyways, because growing up you were never really the type to be interested in athletics and stuff. So what did get you started?
Well, yeah, I was when I was really young. You might have been too young at the time, but up until 8th grade, I was really into sports,
That's I kind of forgot
and
about
all
that.
that. Yeah. High school.
Yeah,
I just kind of just like whatever. I think I got more into music and stuff and being emo in high school. and then college, like I tried to get into it more here and there, but like it just like I just never got an interest in getting back to it. But now that I'm in my 30s, and I have the severe scoliosis that needs to get taken care of, so it's really important for me to stay healthy and stay active, so that way when I'm 60 I'm not hunched over all the time.
So is that what got you started then?
Yeah, pretty much. The having more money, having more time, and being like, oh crap, I'm in my 30s, I need to do something for my back and everything. So
yeah, fair enough.
Big combination of all of that.
Fair enough. And Chelsea, you've just been kind of doing running forever, right?
Yeah, it's my thing. I feel like it's meditative.
Yeah, I get that.
Have you noticed? Have you felt like your mood has been improved lately because you've been running so much?
Yeah, I wanted to ask that too.
Yeah, since I've started running and since I've added the yoga into it, like, yeah, George says that my attitude and just overall happiness has gotten better.
You stopped yelling at him so much?
Oh, no, I yelled at him this morning, actually.
Oh, gosh.
But it's like a little nicer now. It's like you just add please in there somewhere. Can you please?
Well, no, because, like, stop annoying me. This morning, like, I had just woken up. I'm sitting up. I'm on my phone, and George wakes up. He's like, good morning. I was like, hi. And he's like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing's wrong. Leave me alone. I was like, I just woke up. What do I have to be upset about? He's like, you said it in such a short manner. I was like, and then I went and did yoga, and I felt better.
There you go. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, I am super.
Folks, there's one
grumpy.
reason right there.
I am super grumpy in the morning. I'm not happy about waking up. I used to be a morning person, and lately, I guess it's just because we're waking up earlier. Lately, I'm just, like, not having it. But
I woke up at 7 this morning, but I also went to sleep pretty early last night because I had a headache. So I, like, passed out at, like, 11-ish.
See, that's not early to me anymore.
7 is not early? Oh, man, that's early.
Oh, I meant, like, bedtime. But 7:30 is when I would like to wake up. But he makes us wake up. Well, he gets out of bed at like 5 and drags me out by 6.
It's crazy. It's
why?
Mean.
Well, because he has to leave for work at 6 o'clock.
All right.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense then.
Yeah, and we used to, when we were doing we're kind of off of our fitness routine-ish. Like, we took a break from it, and now we're getting back into it. But when we used to do it and, like, go to the gym when he got home from work, and then also do cardio, we would pass out by, like, 8 o'clock, and then it was a lot easier to wake up by, 6. But,
yeah.
So, because the holiday just passed, and we got home, we got back into, like, normal life routine. He's starting his diet again, but he's not going as hardcore into it as usual, which is a good thing, because last time he attempted to start his diet and workout routine, he got sick from, like, exhaustion, basically. Yeah. So we're starting off taking it easy. He's been going to the gym without me at work, whatever, so I haven't gotten to go. And I'm focusing more on, like, meal prep and trying to figure out what to eat. Lately, I've been trying to make, like, a good breakfast, because it's hard for me to want to have anything that's more complicated than, like, cereal for breakfast. So I've been trying to make sweet potato hash browns and eggs and sauteed kale, which is really yummy, but it just takes, like, forever to make. What do you guys eat for breakfast?
Well, on mornings that I have to work, I'll usually just do, like, a bowl of cereal or oatmeal or a granola bar or something like that. And I've been trying to do, like, healthier cereals, like kashi or something, like whole grain kind of thing. And then I switched to almond milk instead of milk, just so, like, because I love dairy. But too much of anything is a bad thing. So I switched to almond milk so I can, like, kind of just cut down on the dairy a little bit. So at the end of the day, I can eat my bowl of ice cream.
Yeah, no.
kind of, So yeah, I switched to almond milk, and then I'll use almond milk for my shakes and smoothies and things like that as well. I got a book of recipes for like smoothies and juices, and I bought a juicer. Nice cheap juicer from Target. It was like $50. Really nice one. Yeah, it was on sale.
Sweet.
So breakfast is oatmeal or a granola bar or cereal if I have to work that day. If I don't have to work that day, it could range from anything from those things to going to Village Inn and eating bacon.
There you go.
Bacon!
Bacon! But then I'll do like wheat toast and,
Yeah. Put a pin in bacon for a second. And then Chelsea, what have you been eating for breakfast?
Well, Nick and I both work nights, so brunch I can actually make stuff. We try to balance out, like, get mostly vegetarian, if not all. Here's one really good vegan or vegetarian, depending if you do recipe with tofu. Mm-hmm. You can get soy chorizo and peppers
I love that stuff.
Mix. Yeah, and then you get the pepper and onion mix, and so you kind of saute that all up together, and that's vegan right there. And then you can put cheese on it and put it in a tortilla and make an awesome vegetarian burrito. Ooh. But tortillas and cheese, not vegan.
Have you guys been...
the soy chorizo? That's from TJ's, right?
Yeah,
Trader Joe's. That stuff's really good.
Have you guys been
or sometimes
cutting down on meat in general, or just for breakfast?
In general, we try to balance it out. We always try to do that. Kind of keep track of how, at least, especially with red meat. I mean, meat in general, but like red meat especially, it's like try to once a week at most.
That. I actually am getting caught up on all my words because I can't remember what I was going to say. I decided that I was also eating too much meat, which you guys know I was a vegetarian for a while when I was a kid, and even after that I didn't eat a whole lot of it, and I felt like I was eating too much lately. So after the new year, I decided that I am going vegetarian, at least temporarily, just to sort of like wean back off of it. I guess not wean off, just cut it out completely. And then I may add it back in. I'm not sure. I'm going to see how I feel.
I don't really
a little bit of everything in balance.
I don't really keep track of how much meat I intake. However, like, as you guys know, growing up, I was total carnivore, meat, couldn't get enough of it. Now I kind of just got tired of it, I guess. I don't know, but like my meat intake has definitely gone down severely. So I don't keep track of it, but I know I eat like, I still eat meat, but like I know it's not a lot.
Yeah, if I add it back in, I'm gonna add it in less than I did before, because I was making like chili with beef in it like every week, and I would have like it every day, and I'm just trying to I'm trying to get away from that. But I tried to make my chili this time with I went to go get like the veggie crumbles, which is basically just like crumbled up veggie burger that I used to make my chili with. Yeah. And I was looking at all the labels, and I found one that was higher in protein and lower in carb. Not that I'm trying to be low carb, I just wanted to balance it out. So I got the one that was higher in protein, because I'm like, oh, cool. Then I can add in my beans, my veggies, whatever else. And it's made of like a pea protein or something, and I don't know what's in it. I think they tried to add like a smoky flavor, but it is not good. It tastes like toasted cardboard.
Oh.
But Cliff seems to like it just fine, so he's been eating it.
I have
That's the one thing that
somewhere of a really good vegetarian chili that I'll send you, Carly.
Okay.
Chopped up veggies. It's not really anything fake.
Okay,
like, no fake meat or anything. It's just mostly a lot of like chopped up veggies and beans and stuff. It's a lot of ingredients, but it's delicious.
That sounds good. Yeah, I used to make it with the veggie crumbles, and then I just throw in beans and peppers and veggies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, veggies and fruits are the one the thing that I'm really concentrating on, that I'm getting in, which is why I bought that juice and smoothie book, so that way I've been making one like once every like 2 or 3 days or stuff, to make sure that I'm getting my veggies and fruits and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Especially in the summer, I was having a smoothie like every day, and I really liked it. I still do it, but I crave it less now that it's colder, or as cold as it gets in Florida. But do you find that it's harder to eat healthier in the cold weather?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
because you want something hot,
Yeah.
And a lot of hot things are covered in melted cheese.
Yeah, I have the
It's
same
just
problem.
the way it is. It's
Or
the
it's
way
like
it is.
mochas
You can't.
and hot chocolates and things like that.
You never say, "Oh man, it's like negative out. I just want to warm up on the couch with a warm bowl of salad."
Yeah, I have the same problem. I don't want salad, or like I don't really want the smoothies. I make them anyway, but yeah, it's a lot harder when it's cold out. So thankfully, it won't be cold for long here.
I love smoothies. I can drink smoothies whenever, so
that's good.
Yeah.
So speaking,
no, it's definitely tough. You want hot food, and it's always greasy, fried.
Yep,
covered
fried.
in cheese.
Yep, chocolate, cake, donuts. But anyways,
well, especially during the holidays in general, because now I've got like all this candy. And I'm like, well, crap.
Oh, man. Yeah, when we went away, we were away for like, I think 9 days or something. And I was so used to eating relatively healthy. And then we went to Cliff's family for the holidays. And we ate like a bunch of junk on the road. And while we were there, we ate a lot of donuts. And oh, man, my stomach, like by the time we were going home, was just not having it anymore.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, Carly, what were you going to say?
I was going to say.
Try to move us on.
Since we were starting this on January 9th, the beginning of the new year, and I mentioned that, I mean, it's not really a resolution, but since the new year started, I have been eating vegetarian, at least for now. Do you guys have any resolutions or anything like that?
Just to keep up with the running and eating and healthy and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically what I've been doing.
I've never been much of one for resolution. I remember when I was a kid, my resolution every year was to learn how to do a split, and I never did it.
Really? That was your resolution every year?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be able to do a split. Chelsea, any resolutions or anything?
More. One thing I promised my running team, I got to beat my score from last year.
Score? Is it like
so here's how my running team works, if anyone's interested or wants to start one in their town, because it's been awesome. So there's almost 30 breweries in Colorado Springs right now, and so this Brewers Cup is these breweries, if they want to participate, they sponsor a running team. So I'm on my brewery's team, which is Triple S Brewing, and you can have, I think, up to 10 people on a team. So you sign up for a team, and it's for the whole year, and it's sponsored by this big running club that organizes the whole thing, and they host all the races. And so they have a list of all of their races for the year, and if you show up and run a race in your shirt, you get a point for your team. And so I got 13 points this past year, so that means I showed up for 13 races.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I have to beat that this year. There's a lot. And I mean, it's tricky because some races are when I'm at work, I'm away.
Yeah.
Is
that the way is that the only score that there is? Like just showing up and running the race, or does it matter how well you do?
If you place in your age group, it goes by age group. So if you get first, second, or third place, you get extra points.
Oh, okay.
Or if you opt to run like the 10K instead of the 5K, you can get an extra point for that. So there's all these opportunities I did not place or run any extra. That's my other resolution. I'm going to run a 10K this year at some point.
How many miles is that?
It's like just over 6 miles.
Something like that.
Because the 5K is like
5K is like 3 something.
3.1 something miles. So like, just double that for a 10K.
Right.
Yeah.
I am not a distance runner.
I'm sure I've done that, but I've never done that competitively. Even when I ran in high school, I was a sprinter. So the furthest race I ever did was 400 meters.
I actually prefer, and which I wish I knew in high school, because I did track for that one season. It was just awful.
I remember. I was like, hey, you should sign up for track. And you're like, okay. And afterwards you were like, sign up for track, she said. It'll be fun, she said.
Yeah. But I wish I did that as a distance runner, because I'm realizing now that I'm not a sprinter. I'm a long distance runner.
Do you know the reason I never did distance in high school?
What?
This is true. I was so afraid of getting lost
Oh yeah, because they make you just like run around.
You just go run through the woods. You're like, okay, here's where you go, and I'm like, I'll never make it back.
Yeah, because it's not like there's somebody like, you know, at mile 1 and mile 2 and mile 3 to make sure you got there safe and you're going the right way.
I mean, there is. For this running team that I do, that is a thing. Like there are people and there's, you know, signs. I didn't know that there was that. And I have gotten lost running before.
Oh gosh.
I had to call. I happen to have my phone. I don't always bring my phone. I happen to have my phone. I was in college. I usually run around the lake, but it had rained.
Oh my God, I
so
remember
it was all muddy.
Story. Yeah.
And so I ran like around town and I got lost and I had to call. I think I called Carly too. I was in New York. I think I called Carly.
No, this sounds vaguely familiar. You might have called me, asked me to like Google Map it or whatever, or MapQuest.
Yeah. And this is before these things were on our phones, folks.
Yeah.
Back in the day where like all you could do is text or call on a phone. So I'm calling to find someone near a computer so they could look up the cross streets where I was and tell me how to get back. And my friend Dress was like, "You're so far away. I'm just going to come get you." I'm like, "No, just tell me which way and I'll just run back." She's like, "No, that's insane." And I was like, she's like, "That's crazy. What the hell is wrong with you?" I was just like, "Jealous?" I'm out running really far. She's like, "You're an idiot.
God,
stay where you are. I'm coming to get you." So I don't do distance really,
right.
But my goal this year is to face my fear. I'm gonna do a 10K and hopefully not get lost.
We got to get you one of those GPS watches.
Yeah, I've got a park up the street from me that has like a track thing around it. So I just go there and I just run around there for like an hour and come home.
So you won't get lost.
Yeah.
I won't get lost. Yeah.
That's my style. That's my style right there.
All right. I think that's almost it for today. If you're listening, feel free to comment and tell us if you have any New Year's resolutions or what your fitness goals are, what you have been doing or what you want to do, or any topics that you want us to cover in the future. We've got one more thing for you before we sign off, and that is our Fitnoobs workout music playlist, which doesn't have an official name yet. Basically, we are every week one of us will pick out a song that we think is good for running or working out in general, and we will add it to this playlist, which will be a YouTube playlist that you find in the description, wherever you happen to be listening to this. Since this is our first episode, we are each going to suggest one song. So I have picked out Bottle Rocket by the Go Team, and that's just like a super fun, energetic song that I think is appropriate. And Caitlin, what have you picked?
I picked out of spontaneousness. I picked Blink-182. She's Out of Her Mind. It's upbeat and it just kind of reminds me of myself because they talk about how she's out of her mind and antisocial. And
that's true.
Yeah, when I go on my runs, I'm out of my mind because I'm like, I'm gonna run 5 miles today, and I'm antisocial because people that come up to me, I'm just like. And they try to say hi, and I'm just like, "What are you doing?
Let me run. Quit bothering me."
Yeah.
Chelsea, what did you pick?
Me. Let me run.
Do you actually have people coming up to talk to you while you run? Sorry.
No. But if
I just have something in my head like, "Hey," people chasing you like, "Hey, girl, I like your shoes. Stop, come here."
No. But if I pass people, they'll say hi or like wave or whatever. I'm just like, okay.
I'm from New Jersey. Don't look at me.
Exactly. Pretty much.
Well, the wave is a nice thing. If you're crossing other runners, a wave is a good thing. My friend Brian, who I think we should try to interview at some point on this show. We should get some guests in here and interview them, so you guys don't have to just talk, or you guys don't just have to listen to us talking. Maybe some people that actually know what they're doing can tell us what we're doing wrong. Maybe. He's trying to get this whole thing going where you give people high fives if you're running. Like, just give people.
Yeah, you're running too. High five.
Yeah. It is kind of an awesome thing. It's a good little like boost. Like, yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. Yeah, we're awesome. Keep
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I also do blast music while I run, and I have chosen "The Warrior" by Volbeat. I think that's the title of the
Warrior's
song.
Call.
The Warrior.
A Warrior's Call.
Sorry. A Warrior's Call by Volbeat.
Yeah, and if you're not into those songs, you check back later, because I think it's safe to say that all three of us have a pretty varied taste in music, so who knows what we're going to have next week.
Maybe some MSI.
Oh, gosh. You know what? I haven't listened to them in forever. I think that would be good workout music.
They're very upbeat.
It is very upbeat. That's what I want in workout music.
All right.
But anyways, this has been episode 1. Anything else you guys want to add before we sign out?
Maybe in one of the next episodes, maybe we can talk about social media and how sometimes that can help people to stay motivated, because that's something that's been helping me stay motivated. Oh, cool. But we'll get into that in another episode.
And motivation in general.
Yeah. Guys, you're giving away things that I already have written down. Okay, and that has been episode 1 of Fitnoobs.
Spoilers!
Join us next time. I keep wanting to say next week, but we haven't discussed how often we're doing this. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
See ya. Bye.